Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World, the Black Business School, and welcome to the Black Financial Channel. I wanted to jump in and talk for a second about something I just read. You guys know I've been following the saga of Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown is a really talented football player with the Oakland Raiders. It turns out that he's not with the Oakland Raiders anymore as of today, or he's not going to be. I was really shocked to find out that today, after Brown went on TV and apologized, openly and seemed to be, sort of reconciling with the team, he literally put something up on Instagram today asking the Raiders to release him. And apparently, behind the scenes, the Raiders had already taken away $30 million in guaranteed money that Brown was supposed to get, and they had, from what I'm reading, moved him to a week-to-week contract, which is absolutely crazy and amazing that this guy, started off with an amazing deal, making lots and lots of money. Now all that's out the window. I'll read some of this to you. This is USA Today. The Antonio Brown saga with the Oakland Raiders has taken yet another turn. Just when it seemed the two sides were trending toward a union, Brown posted on Instagram Saturday morning asking the team to release him. Now, it's Saturday morning right now at the time of this recording, 10:20 a.m. Central Time, or 11:20 a.m. Eastern Time, September 7th. Let's see here. Brown said that he's not mad, but wants to quote unquote prove freedom. He wants the freedom to prove his critics wrong. This comes on the heels of his outburst with general manager Mike Mayock just a few days ago. Now, if you know that he was accused of, calling Mayock, a derogatory name, and, allegedly trying to get into a fist fight with him or whatever. And then he comes out and says, well, it wasn't true. This didn't really happen. And it's just crazy. I mean, it's so many ups and downs, right? This guy's had so many issues since he got to the Raiders, and the season hasn't even started yet, which is crazy. So here's what happened. This was fascinating, right? After he apologized, I thought it was all good. Everything was good in the hood. But it looks like the Raiders voided nearly $30 million in guaranteed salary in Brown's contract and are once again discussing his release. A person with knowledge of the situation told USA Today Sports. The person spoke on condition of anonymity because of the sensitivity of the situation. ESPN also reported the Raiders fined Brown $215,000 for conduct detrimental to the team. Brown sent an email to ESPN saying, quote, no way I play after they took that and made my contract week to week. So it sounds like they gave him a week to week contract. Unconscionable contracts are fraud. Read Article 10. Okay, so nobody's reading what color law abuse is doing to. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he's got lawyers that can help him argue those, those points. So if he doesn't, he makes millions of dollars. So I assume he's got good lawyers. He says, let's see the video. This is the latest saga in their relationship. On Friday night, Brown posted a video that appears to show a private conversation between him and Coach John Gruden. The video was posted shortly after it was reported that Brown would be able to play Monday night. So they're about to go on Monday Night Football, which is one of the biggest platforms in all of sports. And so I think they were looking to kind of show, it was going to be a ratings bonanza, right? The networks are probably pissed because they were going to make a ton of money. It says, quote, I have worked my whole life to prove that the system is blind to see talents like mine. Brown's post reads, in part, now that everyone sees it, they want me to conform to that same system that has failed me all those years. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just asking for the freedom to prove them all wrong. Release me, Raiders. And then he put, you're going to piss off a lot of people when you start doing what's best for you. Okay. All right. So what y'all think? Y'all think he's a diva? He's not insane? He's doing it for the gram, says Kimberly. I wouldn't be surprised. He blew it. That video is why he was put on week to week. Yeah, hello from Philadelphia. How you doing, Shirley? Shout out your city. Feel free to do that. 29 million gone for not keeping his emotions at bay. Wow. Well, I did a video on drboycetv.com the other day where I was breaking down the fact that, all this talk about Antonio Brown, you've never seen his father anywhere around, and so I don't think his father's involved in his life. His father was named Eddie Brown. He was actually named the greatest arena football player in history, right? So he's probably good enough to play in the NFL, just never got the chance. I really think that if Antonio Brown had a father that was involved with him, or at least a man that he respected enough to respond to him, I think that he could have been contained. I think that, when you get guys that just, you know, are lashing out. And actually, I looked up the symptoms of fatherlessness, and one of the symptoms, a lot of the symptoms, align with Antonio Brown's behavior. So I really think that, in fact, I talked to a therapist as well, and she said, oh, his father was a football player, so maybe his playing football is connected to the fact that his father played football, and but it's not like a happy kind of connection, right? It's like that movie Creed. Remember Creed? How the son was like wanting to be a boxer because his dad was a boxer, but he hated his dad, right? You know, and so he acted out. You know, so ultimately, I think that, you know, when you see guys acting out, especially young guys, there are a lot of factors at play, but I really think fathers matter, and I think that him having a father would have made all the difference. Like, remember Tiger Woods, when he had his dad, he was in check. When he lost his dad, he went crazy, right? And so that's a theory, and then also then there's just the theory of just him being, you know, a narcissist, personality disorder, perhaps potential brain injury from taking all those hits to the head. A lot of those players get concussions, or they get addicted to different drugs like Percocet that they need in order to just get on the field. That's a possibility. You know, so there's a lot of theories here, and then of course, just, you know, I mean, come on, man, you know, a millennial that's like all up on Instagram and feeling himself, and you done paid him, you know, tens of millions of dollars at 20 some years old. A lot of dudes will lose it, you know, in that situation. But here's the problem for him. Big problem for Antonio Brown is he might be done. You know, if he gets another opportunity, you know what it is? I think he might get a crazy opportunity like this. Because I've seen it happen. Don't be surprised if somebody like Bill Belichick at the New England Patriots takes a chance on him. Like let's say Antonio Brown sits out the whole season. Belichick has done that. He's taken chances on players that other people couldn't contain, like Randy Moss and stuff like that. And for some reason, under those in those environments, they tend to do okay because they'll cut the cord on you quick if you mess up. But if you think about it, you had Randy Moss and another really talented guy named Josh Gordon, who also had a lot of problems. Both of those guys went to the Patriots, and they seem to have a good relationship. So I'm really wondering if there's like an understanding that some of these guys need some sort of structure or something that's going to really be uncompromising with them. Like the Raiders kind of have this bad boy reputation where you're encouraged to kind of just do things that are unconventional and you're free to kind of be whoever you want to be. But some people ain't ready for that. Some people don't have the maturity to handle freedom, like true freedom. I'm talking about freedom to really do what you want, when you want, with whoever you want, however you want. Some people handle it well. Some people get out of pocket. They don't have the discipline to at least get on the field, do the job, or, you know, show up to practice, show up to the meetings. So I think that, you know, based on what I'm seeing on the surface, it looks like he lost a lot of money and a lot of opportunity, and I don't see him getting that back. But then again, though, you know, I mean, this guy's a great athlete. And Tariq Hill, I mean, Tariq Hill just had, at the Kansas City Chiefs, just had a crazy domestic violence situation where he pretty much threatened, you know, and he said some pretty threatening words to his child's mother on the phone. And they just signed him to a massive deal. I forget how much I think he's going to make, what, 15, 20 million a year, something like that. And a lot of people are mad about it, you know, but it kind of shows what talent does. Talent will sometimes lead people to go ahead and take a risk on an investment. But I really just think Antonio Brown, the biggest risk with this guy is that, you know, it's like, okay, he may have these off the field antics, but if you could just get him in practice and on the field, I think they would look past all of that. You know, I think the big issue is that he's not even doing the basics of his job, and that's disrupting the culture of the organization. And really, when you think about it, when you're a team owner and you're investing in athletic talents, it's no different from investing in stocks, bonds, or real estate. You know, you have a portfolio of assets, and the assets have to connect in a certain way. They have to relate in a certain way. And if they don't, if one asset kind of throws the whole portfolio off, you throw that asset out of the portfolio, even if it's a high-performing asset. So simultaneously, if a player is a great player, but he don't work well with the squad, you take that player out, because the squad is always more important than the player. There's never been a team in the history of the NFL where one player was more important than the entire rest of the team. So I think that's what Antonio Brown doesn't seem to understand. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for him. I'm very, very sad to see it happen. I thought it was all done. I wish the brother well. But that's life, you know. You mess up, you get the rest of your life to regret it. So we'll see what he's talking about 10, 20 years from now, you know. So anyway, please hit the thumbs up button, share, and subscribe button. Don't forget, subscribe to theblackfinancialchannel.com, where we hit all topics that are financial, but we hit them from a black perspective. So this is a financial topic that we wanted to hit today on the Black Financial Channel. So theblackfinancialchannel.com. Also, don't forget that the All Black National Convention happens this month in Houston. So if you'd like to learn more about that, and I'll be in Louisville, Kentucky on the 14th, New York City on October 27th. So if you'd like to learn about all those events and where I'm going to be, go to drboyceseminars.com. That's drboyceseminars.com. So I'm out of here, guys. Take care. Have a good day. Hit the thumbs up button before you go. I'll see you soon. Peace.